All right, so community teams, same thing again. Athlete 1, so the males will go first. Their bar is going to be out there. Okay? They're going to be moving down the floor away from the rig with their bar. Okay? That's why the males go first. They're each doing 3 rounds. So male 1 will move his bar 3 sections. It will get left there. Because then the next athlete, hang on a second, that might have changed last night. Sorry. We changed a lot of things last night. It's super simple. You got their names, as you can see, there's a sample there of a team. Hey, Brittany, Shannon, Matt, and Josh are competing. Underline, 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 underline. Cool. Just circle their numbers, whatever. That shows that those 4 athletes are competing. Okay? That's fine. Like I said, if it doesn't have a spot to write their athlete number, it's not necessary. So the males will go first on this workout. Okay? Same thing. They're only doing 3 rounds each. So one male will do 3 rounds of this workout by himself. 2 rope climbs, 4 deadlifts, 6 burpees. 6 burpees, not 8. Okay? Finishes his last one. He'll go land on the starting mat. As soon as he hits that starting mat, next athlete can start climbing the rope. Okay? You do not have to run with the athlete all the way down to the starting mat to make sure they hit it. You will be able to see if they landed on it or not. Okay? It's not like it's an invisible line. It's an actual mat. You see they hit it, you point at the next athlete, they can then move from the starting mat to the rope climbs. As of right now, you are solo on this workout. So don't go all the way down to the finish line and make yourself run all the way back to the starting mat to watch the ropes. Okay? Hold yourself in that middle pattern. Yes?
How far will the finish line be from class?
I believe, if my math is correct, it is about 50 to 60 feet. Okay. Yeah, so this is a hockey center. This is a hockey arena, rink. Sorry, I'm from California. We don't have those. We've split it in half. So think of you're working 1/2 of an ice rink. It shouldn't be too hard. Nobody should get too far away from you that you can't see anything. They're not running to the opposite side of the arena. Yes.
So he goes 3 rounds, he's leaving his bar there, or is
That's what I'm checking on. What I believe on this workout is they will then, once they've hit their finish mat, they'll move the male's bar back to where round 1 is established while that other athlete is climbing up. All right, so with the community team of 4, first male has hit the finish mat. Second male is now climbing the rope. Okay? That first athlete is going to go and roll the barbell, the deadlift bar, back to round 1. Okay? It's not that far. It's about 20 feet that I think they move it. The 2 rope climbs, plenty of time. You are not in charge of making sure that the bar got moved perfectly back. Okay? If they got it to round 2 or whatever, athlete 2 still has to move the bar. It has to be in round 1 region before they can do their deadlift. So somebody's got to get it there. Ideally, for their team, it'd be nice if athlete 1 got it moved back for his teammate, and his teammate didn't have to do it and waste that time. Okay? It's not a fault or anything. Yep, you'll see, you're looking for contact on the finish mat. You see it, you will point at them. At that point, they can come up. If they've already started climbing, tell them to get back down.
What if they do start early? I think we saw people really push that.
You tell them to come back down.
Is there a penalty? Do you make them go back to the start mat?
The rep doesn't count. Yeah, if they're halfway up the rope, and you're pointing at them, and you see them halfway up the rope, get down. You tell them to get back. They have to go back to the starting mat, make contact with it, and then come back. Yes. That clear that up? Yeah, they need to be at the starting mat. They have to be at the starting mat when you tell them. If they're anywhere else in front of it, make them get back to it, and then they can come forward.
As a judge, make that perfectly clear when you're doing the briefing. So that way if they screw up, it's their screw up.
We will... Tyler and I will make that abundantly clear in the athlete briefings that if you leave early, it is your fault. And you will still go back. before you can complete anything. So don't waste your time jumping early. Does that answer your question? Perfect. Athlete 2, or male 2, has completed their deadlifts. They hit the start mat or the finish mat. You point to the first female, they go. The bar does not get to move back again because now we're at a female bar. Okay? Female bar, same concept happens. Okay? First female does their 3 rounds, they finish it, they hit their finish mat. Athlete 2 gets a signal, they will move the bar, the female bar, back to round 1 so that that second female will also do their No, it'll be just slightly forward. So if the floor is moving this direction, or excuse me, the floor is moving this direction, male bar will be in front of the female bar. So the male bar will never be in the way of the female bar. After the last male is done with it, it will stay down here. Now the female bar is ready to go. It will end slightly in front of. Okay? So there should never have to be a lifting of the bar over the other gender's bar. Okay? And in WOD setup, we'll have that all set up correctly, hopefully. Any other questions on this workout?
The last run, are they running with them?
You need to get a time for when the 4th female hits it. You need to be able to see that they landed on it. You don't have to be stride for stride with them, but you do need to see that they hit it. Generally what's happening is you're grabbing for your stopwatch and keeping eyes on them. So you may not be step for step with them, but make sure that you are at least at a location that you can see contact with that finish mat. All athletes need to be on the finish mat. That shouldn't be an issue. If somebody is beyond the finish mat laying on the ground like this, it's okay that they're not standing on the finish mat. As long as they're not in front of, they're not on the field of play. We'll call it play. I don't. Yeah, so basically, same thing we did with the snatch ladder. This half is what would be for open 2. Okay? So you got 2 athletes doing 3 rounds of the workout. Okay? So just same concept for open scale 2. All same rules apply and everything. Second, you need to move the bar back for your teammate, etc. It will work the same way as the community, as half of a community team workout.